Double overtime game on the West Coast. That's rough.
Oh, dude, it was.
How many points did Sabonis end up with?
21.
How many rebounds?
Yes.
18.
Okay, you trash
11 assists.
You trash a guy.
Triple-double.
Is that a good enough triple-double for you?
It was a good triple-double.
Okay, because every night he averages is like 20 and 13?
He was good yesterday.
But he averages 20 and 13.
Yeah.
He's good.
I never said he wasn't good.
Well,
Marcos.
You've
Mark,
got a lot of disparaging.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
Okay. I think not only do you not like him, you didn't like the respect he got over Bam. But
that's true.
Do you kind of see it?
Well, Bam's having a bad season. Bam's having a bad season. What can I can't you can't run from it. You can't hide from it. Bam Adebayo yesterday, you would have thought there was a breeze in the gym with how off he was on his jump shot. He turned around one, and it was curveballed. I'm like, what? I was like, what is you think he was 3 of 12 from the field?
And the other guy you trashed?
I don't remember
Beal.
what he finished. Oh, what about Beal?
25 off the bench.
Oh, great, finally. The guy's not having a good season.
He's making $70 million a year.
Hey, good for him. I did like he did have a funny quote though yesterday. He almost had like a villain quote yesterday about the Jimmy Butler thing. Can you get that, Marcos? It's in our folder. Because I was like, I've never heard anybody say that before. Because somebody comes up to him and they're like, Bradley, what about these rumors that are around? And he just looks at the guy and he just gives him the coldest response. I was like, oh, that sounds like a guy that he doesn't sound like a guy who's ready to wave anything anytime soon. Wow. Sounds like he's loving the desert golf, if you ask me.
Desert golf.
Unless he's ending up down here, that dude does not sound like he's in any rush to go to winter. I'm just saying.
Man, just reading the title on this quote. Okay, Bradley.
Yeah.
Okay. That was Brad.
Brad. No, when Sabonis hit that 3 to make it 111-110, I was like, I tweeted out, but I also felt like I didn't even get sad. I felt numb. I was like, oh. But then the Heat, I was like, oh, they're going to come back and make this. Because Rozier, he goes down there, gets the free throw line, gives the Heat the lead. Leroy, Haywood Highsmith then comes down. 18 seconds left. By the way, this is after the Heat blew a 17-point lead in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Haywood Highsmith comes in, blocks Malik Monk. Jaime Jaquez, who was having a nice game, but I don't know what happened late. Somebody check his shoes. I don't know what happened. He kept falling all over his face. He steps to the line. He misses both free throws. So essentially, you get this insane defensive play by Haywood Highsmith. It's great. Nothing happens because he goes up there. They call timeout. Bam. Fouls Ellis. I thought it was on a 3. Thankfully, it was on a 2.
Yeah.
So he goes up there. He misses a free throw. But they tie it. So we go to double overtime. I'm just thinking to myself, man. I can't even feel pain anymore.
Oh, the old numb.
I just feel numb until double overtime happened.
And then you felt pain.
And then I felt pain. I thought I was over pain.
Yeah.
But then I wasn't.
Yeah. I knew you were in a bad spot because you simply responded with I don't want this team to hurt me anymore. And I even felt bad.
I don't want them to hurt me anymore, but I can't help it because I'm going to watch tonight. I'm going to watch tonight against the stupid Warriors.
In the middle of the night?
Yeah. I'm going to watch them during the middle of the night. And I understand this team has been 500 for the last 3 years, basically, outside of an incredible playoff run. I know that. But trust me when I tell you, and I think Heat fans who are watching every night, and if you're not watching every night, I don't blame you because it's the same team. But the way this team loses, Leroy, the way they've lost this year, the blown fourth quarters and or overtimes, where they're like, all right, we go to overtime. Cruise control. Nope. Offensive rebound. Sabonis 3 out of his ass. Missed free throws. Turnover. Free throws. Dude. Oh, up 9 or up 8. Tim Hardaway. Bang, bang, bang. 3.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm just
Erik Spoelstra. We need timeouts to call timeout. Timeout. is this team? They are the best losers in the NBA this season. Nobody loses more spectacularly than this Miami Heat team.
Let's not mention the 20-point lead and only scoring 9 in the fourth quarter.
And Erik Spoelstra, dude, legend. I would never, ever disparage your resume.
Strap in, Marcos.
However, can you tell me for what reason you have a 17-point lead? The lead starts slipping away. And you decide, and by the way, this lead was built by Tall Time.
Oh,
Nico
yeah.
and Kelel Ware.
Yeah.
Killing it. Nico, steal. Nico comes out. Leroy, bucket, steal, dunk. Kelel Ware, the greatest alley-oop you've ever seen in your life. The greatest alley-oop you've ever seen in your life. Blocking DeMar DeRozan. And Spo says, too much.
Get out. Get out.
Let's go with Terry Rozier, Tyler Hero, Haywood Highsmith, Jaime Jaquez, and bam, go handle Lithuanian boy over there.
So
Spo.
he went small,
Did he go small?
and they got cool.
And what do you know, Leroy? Why don't I look at the old fourth quarter box score here? But I'm no genius coach. Second chance points in the fourth quarter. 12-3 Kings. Outscored Miami by 10.
So I told you this was going to happen. I don't know why. I told you. You're going to get all excited about Kelel and
It's the best
what
one.
he's doing on the floor and how he's growing and how he's getting better and how he's getting more consistent. And the only thing that fixes that is time.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't get it. So by the time he plays a rookie's amount of basketball like everybody else does, right? To get them to kind of get into the flow of things, he's in his third year. And then they go, oh, he's finally finding it. No, he was 7 foot when he got into the league. What is he finding? Like, you can always put him out there and say this to him. Be tall and go swat stuff. That's it. There's been so many bigs that can't play a lick of offense that just are a deterrent near the rim.
We're behind the Detroit Pistons in the standings, which we deserve to be because we've lost to them twice. 3 times?
Twice.
Twice.
Remember
It felt like 3 losses.
That was the Spo timeout loss, wasn't it?
Oh, it was.
So that counts
But
as two.
the Spo time loss and the Hardaway game.
Oh,
So I don't understand why this when it's going, because if it were anybody else, so if Haywood Highsmith
2 overtime.
and Terry Rozier and all those guys were cooking, he'd leave them in and leave everybody else out. But with these guys, right, he almost gives them the Kevin Love treatment. Like, oh, they're getting ready to expire. Get them out.
I just don't know. Why does he have to be slapped in the face with it when it comes to like this stuff? Like Kevin Love, it took how many games did it take to realize Kevin Love don't got it no more?
7.
How many games are going to take you to real? Your answer to the Jimmy Butler suspension was more Terry Rozier. Huh?
I got a surprise for you guys tonight. Terry
I-
Rozier's
why-
I really thought he's like surprised.
But
he gonna
isn't Nico playing?
He's playing great.
Yeah, that's the
All
thing.
right.
How
All
many
these
minutes
people,
did he play?
They're playing well.
How many minutes did Nico play? How many minutes did Kelel play?
Oh man, I think I saw Kelel play like 16 minutes in a double overtime game. How's that even possible, dude? That's like 6 quarters worth of
I
basketball.
don't even want to tell you.
Tell me,
Oh
I
no.
don't want to tell you.
because I'm gonna be mad.
Nico, 20 minutes.
Oof.
Kelel, 13 minutes.
Why?
In a double overtime game. That's horrible.
I
dude.
told you this was gonna happen. I told you. And what did you say to me? We can't go back. You said we can't go back. And I
did
told
say
you
that.
this has driven me crazy for years. Like, okay, I get it. Heat culture or whatever. But you know what heat culture can't teach? 7 feet!
Mm.
With the reach of a condor. A guy who says, just throw it up. They won't get it.
How can he enjoy this? Like, how does he enjoy just throwing a bunch of 6'2" people out there? Why doesn't he just throw Nico, Kalel, and Bam on the floor at the same time? What are you
Especially when you need a couple of
Why not?
defensive stops.
Why not?
Any one of them can handle the ball.
I think he was bullied.
Who?
Listen, think about this.
Like by a 7-footer in high school?
And
Think
he's just
about
like,
this.
No more.
If I put all of those three in, okay, and just say we're going with the tall lineup, what do you lose? All of them can handle the ball, right? Nico brings the ball up. Bam brings the ball up.
Nico might
They all can shoot the three.
Nico might be our best point guard.
They all can do the pick and roll off of one another. What are you missing?
I don't know.
Like, what are you losing? And then when you get on the other end, I can put Bam on the point and have him run down some of the smaller guys. I can put Kalel, tell him, Kalel, come here. No layups. Now, the problem is this. Here's where Kalel gets in trouble. It's not even his own doing. They break him down on the perimeter and then start going towards the rim, and Kalel's got to make a decision.
Oh, my God. The perimeter defense has been so
And
bad.
Kalel has to make a decision.
I know. It's been so bad.
And so basically, you're penalizing him for something that happens, and you're putting him in a bad spot.
You guys ever wonder why Jaime Jaquez is always jumping by people? Like, you ever watch him and you're just like, I'm like, how come you're never just like
boots on the ground?
defensive stance? He's always flying past somebody.
Boots on the ground?
Does he just want to make his hair look cool?
I don't know, dude.
I think that's what it is. It's for all marketing.
Here's what I want.
He's a model.
Here's what I would like. Just give it a 5-minute run in the beginning of a game. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And then you can go back to your regular puny little bitty baby rotations. Bam, Kalel, Jovic. One time. Just to see, just to look at it and go, wow, we're big.
You failed your legacy game, by the way, Bam. Just saying. Failed it.
So now, okay, if he fails the legacy, he's on notice now.
No, he's not on notice yet.
Oh
What?
my goodness. Stop being.
How can he not be? He failed the legacy game.
We need to have
What's next?
we need to have a conversation because right now you're Tyreek Hill.
I'm not Tyreek killing it. I'm not Tyreek killing it. He's not been good enough this year. What do you want me to say?
Oh, okay.
Put him on notice. He's
Yeah.
been a third
Wait.
little pig building a
Wait.
brick house. You guys just want me to do the Bam brand. And you
Yeah.
want to know what's going to happen?
What?
You're going to save it for all time.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you have a Tyler Hero rant that's out of context. And I'm not going to do that.
That's true.
That's exactly what you
Oh.
want to do.
He caught me.
So basically, you're afraid
I'm not
to do
afraid.
something that you've always done with players because it's Bam and you don't want to record it.
I don't need to say it. What has already been said is true. All right. Bam Adebayo is not good enough. All right. Bam Adebayo is not the face of the franchise because Bam Adebayo, like, this is what you want.
Okay, being the best doesn't
Bam Adebayo.
hold on. Being the best player doesn't have anything to do with being the franchise, the face of the franchise.
It was.
Really?
They handed
Because guess what?
handed the keys over to him.
Guess what?
And he said, no, thanks.
Because years ago, everything went through UD.
That's right.
He wasn't the best player.
No, but that's not the same.
That's my point. The best player.
That's not the
The-
same.
the
This
best-
this guy is a multiple-time All-Star.
Yeah.
Okay, he's been a 2010 guy in his career,
Mhm.
and he can't hit the broadside of a barn.
No, he cannot.
He can't hit the broadside of a
and
barn.
you know what makes it worse? To sit and watch a game with Mr. Mitty. Like, does he not miss? Does he inside the 3-point line? Does DeMar DeRozan miss? Like, it's unbelievable.
It was very annoying.
Very annoying. The shot that everybody tells you not to shoot. I say, well, if you shoot it at 90%, you keep shooting it.
This guy said he's not a Hall of Famer.
What?
No, wait. I mean, 6 quarters to score 30 points? Get out of here.
They all had the same amount of quarters.
Well, Tyler had a head start. Tyler had, what, 12 in the first quarter?
Yeah, but
And where did he finish with?
he's playing with.
He didn't score in overtime.
Yeah, that's rough.
How does he not score in overtime?
That's rough.
I mean, I don't know. He hit that one at the end of the shot clock, and it looked like his juice was gone because he airballed that jumper at the end.
Yeah, well, that's.
I forgive him though.
You know why?
Why?
Because
Carrying the team.
he want them to play.
Not last night. He didn't.
No, he did not.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
How many points per game do you think Bam is averaging right now, Leroy?
I would say 15, 16.
16 points.
What's he shooting percentage though?
45.
Jesus, that's so
Yeah.
bad.
That's bad. For a
He's
big
usually
guy.
around 60, 55,
That's
60.
like 55. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is rough. Yeah.
Hey, why are you dressed like a Cincinnati Bengal?
That hurts my heart. But I'm gonna be honest.
What?
What?
I think I wore this out like 2 nights ago,
Mhm.
and I was like, not gonna be thinking about what clothes I'm wearing today. Just gonna get a reuse an outfit.
Oh, because they got that 72-hour.
Oh yeah, I wear one outfit. I can still wear that again.
Dude, my wife, my daughter, and my mother-in-law watch
Hmm?
the dumbest show.
Mm.
It is called Cheap. It's this show about cheap people.
Mhm.
Oh, I've
And
seen that.
This guy took this girl to a restaurant on a date, right? And they got bread and chips, and he said, "Okay, let's go." Like,
Yeah,
I mean, guy reusing
that was
paper
the
towels.
that was a Marlins owner, actually, if I'm not mistaken.
We'll take a break here on the
You
show.
need to go reset, and you need to get your priorities straight, because you're over here trying to tell half truths about what's going to happen.
I'm not telling
Because I
no
remember we
truths.
talked yesterday about Bam.
Like,
And then I say, well, what happens if this? Oh, the Yotes. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, you said yo. You said yo.
Where did I get the Yotes from?
You said yo.
No, you said send him down to Sioux Falls for some
I'm not
reconditioning.
sending him to Sioux Falls. Let's not be silly, but jeez.
They said Kalau. You telling me he can't help this team?
I told you to say.
You telling me that a 7-footer who can jump out of the gym
Mhm.
and get in people's way can't help this team? No, we would rather play a bunch of 6'2" guys.
It's not my fault. I'm yelling at the coach. Nobody listens to me.
You want to send them to the Yotes.
Spo?
hey, listen, Spoelstra had a questionable season, if I'm being honest.
Calling timeouts.
You want to know something?
Yeah,
questionable is being nice.
questionable
Really?
is being nice.
If you,
He costed us a game. Let's start with that.
First of all, costed
One.
it is not a word.
Okay. What? Is it not? I think we did
No.
this. Did we do this?
No, because you keep saying it. It's
Damn
not a
it.
word.
What is it?
Costed is not a word.
It's a word.
Yep, there you go. Stop being scared of telling the truth about the Heat, Tobin.
I have told the truth. What
Now-
have I not
And
said?
I'm gonna say this. Okay, and I want everybody to get off of this one.
Hmm?
Jimmy not being here wouldn't have made it better. Okay,
What do you mean?
if Jimmy were playing, the same things were happening when Jimmy was playing.
I don't agree. This has been the most Jimmy's missed in the span though.
What is, which is the whole crux of our situation with Jimmy.
Yeah, but now he physically could.
suspended
He
now.
physically could play. He's
He
chosen
could
not.
have played the last.
He's
two
chosen not to
Wait.
play basketball for 3 weeks
Did
straight.
I read correctly? He was working out in the.
No, yeah, he posted on Instagram. He's working
Oh,
out at the team facility.
Lovely. How do we? Can we? That's not.
That's the rules. He's allowed
We
to.
can still do that.
Anyway, we'll take a break. We went very long.
That's your fault.
I don't think it is my fault.
Slash.
You guys, like, I was
No,
wrapping it
no.
up, and then you're like, call out Bam.
Go to break. Go to break.